finally gave me my wedding gift, and he's here right now.
Congratulations.
This is a good gift. It's finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were going to do that.
You're gonna cry in the car.
Leviticus 20:10, and the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death.
Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all glory, honor, and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
I'm Ashar.
I'm the brother Shapar.
We are part of the camp prophets in Babylon. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered among the four corners of the earth. In this class, we want to talk about Adam22 and his woman that he has, which is Lena the Plug, and how, you know, you seen at the beginning of the clip, they married, they got together, and then, well, basically marriage really is sex, which is why you see the whole issue with that man Jason having intercourse with Adam22's wife, because that's how you know that you know is a connection. Okay, when you put your rod inside a woman, and now it's all over the airwaves and the internet. So basically, they're promoting wickedness, man. They're promoting adultery, and there's a judgment on that. That's a sin worthy of death, man. Okay.
Leviticus 20:10, and the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death.
It says another man's wife. So if you're having sex with a woman that's already married to somebody, you are basically committing adultery, and you'll both be put to death. Okay, the adulterer and adulteress. Okay. That's the judgment, and that's righteous judgment. So, although wickedness is flourishing right now, Yahweh, he's going to be the judge, though. Okay, just because this man got away with it, you know, and he thinks there's nothing wrong with what he did, you know, he's going to pay for that, you know, as well as that wicked woman, Lena the Plug, man.
And I could add on, you know, back in the ancient world, you would if you were indulging this type of activity, you know, your ass would be stoned to death, man. But, you know, in this generation, this time that we in, you know, adultery is pushed out heavily, man. You know, Jake look at adultery like it's a accomplishment, man. You know, and it's and where they get this shit from, man? They get this shit from Esau, Edom, man. They get this shit from Esau, Edom, man. They try to, you know, they push it out, and Jake try to go all out with it, man. Mm-hmm. They brag about it all in the songs, all in the music. You know, it's all in the. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And the Most High kills and makes alive. So at the end of the day, you know, the Most High is going to start judging people, man, for their wicked doings and deeds, man. This is why we do this work, because we want to be basically protected in the time of judgment, man. Great death and great destruction. So although these people are prospering, now they're rich, they got money and all these things, that does not mean that they're going to get away with it, man. Okay? And like the brother said, he said Esau promotes it. Look, Adam22 is a perfect example of promoting adultery. He allowed his wife to have a huge scene with a porn star. That dude's a porn star, right?
He's an adult star.
Adult star, okay. Yeah, which means he's in the porn industry, right? Okay.
The adult industry.
The adult industry. I don't think they'll censor that. We make it not for kids. So, you know, this video is not for kids anyways, man.
Okay.
You know? But going back to it, though, that's a punishment worthy of death. So the Most High is going to start judging people, man. Okay, we see judgment come every single day, man. Scripture said, when the morning's light, he practices, not when the morning's light, every day does the Most High execute judgment according to Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 5. Okay, go ahead. Get the adultery in the blue letter.
And this is adultery in the Strong's definition. It says, a primitive root to commit adultery, figuratively, to a
that part right there.
Women that breaketh wedlock.
Okay, women that breaketh wedlock. So that's what we're going to focus on as well, because when you go in wedlock, it goes into marriage and the etymology. Okay, so how can a woman commit adultery if she is already married to a man and then she goes have sex with another man? Okay, she broke wedlock. She broke that vow. And we've had it at the beginning. They had a vow. They did their thing together. You know, that's how this will promotes marriage, but the true origin of marriage would be sex. Okay, and you can see they had sex. Adam22 and his woman, they have a kid, and then now guess what? He allowed Adam22 allowed this man to basically penetrate his woman, and now there's a huge ruckus and a whole debate on this whole situation.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of madness and confusion going on, man. And you had Adam22. He went live with this FYB main dude, man. They was on live, and basically that FYB main dude was basically telling him like, I want to sleep with your woman, man. That's how Jake is feeling right now. And I believe like 2 weeks ago that shit was trending worldwide.
Yeah,
that's the number one thing everybody was talking about. Adam22, Lena the plug. Jake, I'm not saying that nigga last name, but Jason. That was trending, man. But Jake mindset is, Adam22, I want to sleep with your wife. Mm-hmm. There's just a lot of confusion and madness going on, and there's a lot of debates on. And what he has said, Jason, he said personally, I wouldn't let my wife do that.
Yeah, but he still committed the act. So like, what if a man get jealousy is a razor of man too. Let Tazo y'all get that, because here's the thing, we gotta finish on that. But here's the thing though, he just said he want to let that happen, but he's doing it. So now, how much more when another man comes and do it to you, your woman, man?
That's being a fucking hypocrite.
Mm-hmm. And we have that clip too. We'll play it, okay? So that way you can see it, and then we'll get back into the lesson.
It's not really a cuck situation. It's more of like two people coming and making an understanding.
Yeah.
So if you're cool with it, then it is what it is. Me personally, I don't know if I have enough in me to allow it, but everyone's different. Everyone have different levels of, how do I say, mental maturity.
Well, it would be kind of weird for you to find a dude bigger than you. Maybe they could resurrect Andre the Giant or something. Maybe you could get Brock Lesnar to come through and cut it up for you. But I mean, you're kind of like the biggest dude that I could think of.
All right, yeah. So you seen, what that man Jason said, and now we got this. Go ahead.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 34. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance.
Mm-hmm. See, so Jason will be mad. He'll get jealous if that happened to his wife. So he will not spare. How much more since you did it to Adam22's woman, man? And I seen Brother Ibar, the head of our camp. He made a class on this as well. We'll put the link in the description. Y'all can watch it. At the beginning of it, shows Adam22 basically response to what's going on now. He's actually angry.
Yeah.
Okay. So he has a message for Jason and. Maybe anybody else that, like the brother said, wants to get at his wife and have sex with his wife.
Yeah, because, Adam22, he let this man indulge in that activity, and I guess they had some type of agreement that after it was done, that nigga Jason got a little prideful to himself. It was like, yeah, I was with him, and bragging about this shit, man. Now Adam22 is online basically telling him I'm gonna beat him up and shit. I'm gonna kick his ass and etc. Mm-hmm. And this nigga Jason Love talking about I wouldn't let my wife do that, man. Mm-hmm. But if that shit
you're doing the act, so that means at the end of the day, hey, if that happened, you'll be mad. So how much more Jason Adam22, man, at you, man? For Jason, bro. Okay, that's all on that.
No, it's more. I want to say, that's sorcery, honestly, because majority of the people that watch that new podcast are Negroes and Latinos, bro. It's Jake people, bro. And it make all the sense that he would get a so-called black man, Negro, to commit that act with his woman, bro. He basically, I'm pretty sure one of you brothers already said it. He sacrificed, his woman doing a wicked act of adultery, man. Both going off, man. That's wicked in the sight of the Lord, bro. That's disgusting, man.
Hey, and like you said, Jake's be watching that shit, man. So he's just promoting the wickedness onto Jake, man. And now Jake, you got young Jake, just all Jakes. They want to indulge in that shit, man.
Yeah, because who can do it better than the Jake himself? You feel me? They are the salt of the earth. And even so, people, even though we are in this lower state, people are still gonna follow us, man. They're gonna follow after what we do. Mm-hmm. So now they seeing that shit and they like, man, I gotta hop on this. Mm-hmm.
They're trying to think it's a new trend and something that's cool, because even this one rapper, I forgot his name, but it was some number in his name or whatever. He had said, "Oh, it's like a feature." He said, if you have a woman,
I seen that
yeah,
video.
that was wicked. It was Big something, Big.
Big 90.
Big 290. Okay, yeah, that's his name, Big 290. So that rapper,
weird
he said this. Yeah, he said this though. I watched what he said. He said, man, he said, if you have a woman and her career is, you know, getting popped by other dudes, which that's wicked anyways, man.
Yeah.
You shouldn't even have a woman that getting popped by other dudes. But he said that if you let her sleep, continue in her career, and she sleeps with other dudes while you with her, it's like her featuring, like a rapper having a feature on a music video. No, that's not the same thing, man. Okay. First off, when you go into marriage and having sex, it's something that's very secluded, it's sacred, and it's a vow, man. Okay? Rapping on a beat and then collabing with another rapper, that's not a fucking vow, man. You know, that's just like art, man. You know, that's like you drawing a picture and having somebody color it after. Yeah. Man, that has nothing to do with sex, man. Okay? That's work. That's real work, man. You know, not something that's someone's infiltrating your family, basically. Because Jason infiltrated the family, man. Okay, they even said that he came inside her. You know, he was raw as well. You know, so that's very you know, bad, man. Wicked, evil, whatever you want to say, man.
Yeah, because now that land is polluted, man. You know, because she was or say a possession to that man Adam. I mean, now that possession is
defiled.
Defiled. Okay, and I even heard one of them talking about. I guess somebody was on a podcast with Adam22, and then he was like, it was some Northern Kingdom Jake. He was like, so what are you gonna tell your child when she gets older?
Damn.
And you know what does mommy do for occupation? And he was like, the dude Adam was basically just trying to get over and slither around it. The question, and he was like, I'll tell her she's a model. So what if she gets older? When she hits the age of understanding. He's like, well, I tell her she models for people. And then he said, dude, another kingdom said, well, or just tell her that mommy loves. It's not funny. It's wicked as hell, bro. But he brought it upon himself. He was like, or just tell mommy that she loves BBC or something like that, man.
But Esau, see, that's how you know Esau just a wicked devil, man. Like this man, bro. Hey man, at the end of the day, he envious too, man. But I mean, damn. I mean, look, that's why they gotta be in change though, man, because they don't know how to basically have that freedom and liberty, man.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you give Esau a kingdom and rulership. You see this shit, man.
Yeah.
All right, you got that definition though, right? There was a definition
for what rage?
It was wedding or something.
No. Oh yeah,
go ahead.
I do.
And finish up what you want to do. Yeah.
Okay, so Proverbs 6 in verse 35, he will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. Yeah, so you can't try to cease his anger. Because see, right now, the spirit, the Most High can put a spirit on Adam22 to seek vengeance, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was already angry. It's getting riled up.
Yeah, I could add on, you see Jason L, he's a buff ass J, and I believe somebody said, I seen it on TikTok, they say he used to be like a Marine Corps. But the most I could have with Adam22 could knock his ass out, uppercut him, take his ass out, some crazy shit, put a spell on him, take his ass out, humble his ass, man.
Yeah, you don't know, man, because Jason, as a Jake, he's boasting in that wickedness, so the most I can judge him for that, man. Yeah. And it's throughout the whole world, man. Esau's a devil, he's supposed to be wicked. There's nothing new to that, man.
Yeah.
Okay? But see, you Jakes, the Most High is going to be judging all people, man. Yeah, we get it the worst way. So like everybody says, man, Adam22 because like he's a Edomite or whatever. Yeah. But guess what, man? Jason, hey man, it's going to be bad for you because you're promoting evil, man. Go ahead.
This is the definition of adultery on the Etamon online. It says a voluntary violation of the marriage bed. Okay. Yeah,
he voluntarily did that, man. Mm-hmm. He participated in that act. So see, Jason, you're not innocent, man. Mm-hmm. And even the verse we brought out, Lena the plug, you're not innocent either, because she participated as well. They both, it says will be put to death, and that's the words of the Heavenly Father, man. Yeah. Although judgment might have not been executed expediently, Scripture said it's setting people to do evil in their hearts. So that's why right now, like the brothers say, they see it, they think they can continue doing it, and then the Jakes that look up to this, they're going to try to do it too. Yeah. And guess what? There's going to be a lot of judgment. This is a wicked and adulterous generation. So at the end of the day, that's why we cease from doing these things, man. Okay? And I got this scripture, Proverbs chapter 6, verse 32, jumping back up. It says, but whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. See?
Right.
Yeah.
I just want to add before you go into it, you know, that's why the scripture says, you know, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You know, well, it's more so, we got it within us that know, like, bro, that's not right. You know, what you're doing is not right. Because even himself, he said he would not allow that for that to happen with his female, you know, with his woman, whatever, bro.
But he did it, so it shows you. And look at his reasoning, man.
Exactly.
See, we was able to see this man's reasoning by that clip. A man saying he won't let that happen in his life, but he's pushing it out. Okay, something that he thinks is wrong.
That's why Scripture says, see the evildoers, man. You know, the nation of, you know, that's our people, man. They're seed of evildoers, man. That shit crazy.
No, that's all. Is that was
Yeah,
the one? He got a scripture. Go ahead, up.
Yeah, I gotta preach that. This is Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are Sardis children. You know that word Sardis is going to stupid. So this is the Lord saying you're stupid, man. And it says, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. So you see a prime example with the Jason L dude, man. You know, Jake is wise to you know, sell a 3.5 down the block, to sleep with another man's wife, you know, etc. But when it comes to serving the Lord, you know, applying the scripts, etc., man, getting to the scripts, they have no fucking knowledge, man.
That's all on that. And also to touch up too, that's showing you, Jake, you know, even in the Christian church, they teach it wrong when they talk about adultery. They talk about, you gotta wait for marriage. Man, nah, marriage is sex.
Yeah.
Okay? You know, and are you able to get that? Marriage being sex? Or you can get that. Yeah, get that to prove the point, man. Because we gotta prove this point. They try to say you gotta wait till marriage, but then these women out here sleeping with every dude. There ain't no virgins out here talking about waiting for marriage, man. Okay, so that shows you the hypocrisy in this world, man, that we live in. They try to censor you men and be like, well, you can't have multiple wives. You can't have this. You can't have that. See, this is why this society is catered to the woman, and it's going to be taken out, man. And then we're going to see the kingdom of heaven, which is a society with men, okay? Manly society, man. Real masculinity back in the earth. And you got to think, because a real man will not let his woman get popped by another dude.
Exactly.
So this society is based off of the woman. It was whatever Lena the Plug wanted. Okay, Lena the Plug got what she wanted. At the beginning, she said that was my gift.
Hey, if it was the other way around, like let's say Adam22 wanted to get with another girl, you know, that wasn't married or whatever, they probably would have been bashing him, man. Oh, you can't be with another woman. You know how this world is, man.
That's right.
Get the wickedness of a woman, let the center of a portion be upon her. Yeah, get that real quick, man, because we got to get into that. All right.
I got it.
Genesis 24 and 67, around there. Yeah, grab it.
Yeah,
go ahead, Al.
Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
See, so you know when you get these women, you try to marry these women. You try to set up a family because Adam22 got a family. Look at his mind state now, man. Now he's mad. First he's like, it was for the money. He's trying to make every excuse.
Yeah.
Then he sees the people turning on him now, and he's like, damn, now my publicity or my fame, you know, his fame is now being dwindled away, man. People aren't supporting this man. They're like, man, there's something wrong with you, man.
Yeah, because at first it was all cool. He was trying to prove it. Now he on camera, his blood boiling and shit, man.
Yeah, turn it to the devil, man. Turn it to the
devil on the camera, man. Yeah. He threatening the dude and everything, man. So you see, man.
So and that's what happens when you take on these women. This is why we tell men, you know, be careful with these women, man. These women can destroy you, man. They destroy kings, you know, and this man's going. Adam22 is an Edomite that's going in slavery. So you know, hey man, you know, it don't even that you know. That's why I say whatever happens to him, oh well, he's gonna be in the change in the next lifetime because this man's the source of wickedness, bro. You could tell he's generating adultery. You know, I haven't never heard of this man until this appeared. Okay, so that shows you, you know, this man is being known by his wickedness. You know. So, go ahead.
Let the portion of the sinner fall upon her.
See, so, you know, whatever goes around comes attracts. You know, he's promoting this wickedness, and now he's getting to a woman. You know, and guess what? Now he's gonna be going crazy and out of control because why? He thought he was gonna be able to marry a demon. These women are demons, especially if they have sex with many dudes, man. Okay, and so if it says there's no wickedness that you can compare to the wickedness of a woman, all right, how much more adulterous woman? Okay, that's full of adultery, and the men that be around her have no understanding. You know, Jason has no understanding, and all these other dudes that pop her is all gonna have no understanding, man. That's what women breed, wickedness, man. You know, and we got to see judgment come on these people, and the woman as well. She's not innocent, man.
Hey, and that wasn't the only dude, bro. Because she had like 2 more scenes after that with different dudes, man.
Yeah, so it shows you why, you know, with these women, you got to be careful with these women, man. Don't be giving them all your substance and all your things. Because see, now, whatever happens with Adam22, Linda the plug, she can take all this stuff, man. They're married already. You know, so whatever happens, let's say Adam22 does something crazy and seeks vengeance on his own against Jason, and then he gets put in jail or gets, taken out or dies. Linda the plug keeps everything.
Hey, and she gonna be living her fucking life, man. She's not gonna give a fuck.
She's gonna still be getting fucked dudes, man. You know, you got that to prove the point. Marriage is
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, and verse 67. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent, and took Rebekah, and she became his wife. And he loved her, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death.
Yeah, he took her as a wife after they committed. After they did sex, man. You know, they had sex in the tent. What else would you think they was doing?
Yeah.
It didn't say he bowed down and put a ring on her finger, and then she became his wife. It didn't say that. So we go according to the scriptures, not against what the world say. But you know, even with how the world say, Adam22 married her, man. You know, so
hey, he bought her a fucking Lambo too, man. Like 2 weeks later, after they got after that scene, man. Like the fuck, man.
Mm-hmm. And so he sacrificed his family, you know, his child, you know, his reputation, everything, just so he can make some money. Because he was saying about the money, like the brother was saying, they got like hit like the charts or whatever it was for whatever happened. You know, that actor, whatever. I think it's like top. And like the OnlyFans or something like that.
It was trending all over the internet. You know, it was trending all over those damn sites. You know, all over the world, man. It was the #1 trending thing, man.
Mm-hmm. And I got this real quick because this is what the devil does, man. And even these women, you know, isn't Linda the plug like a Northern Kingdom woman? I think she's Northern Kingdom.
I'm not sure.
Whether she is or not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's the thing with you women. If you women go to the devil, guess what? You're just gonna be used. Adam22 used that woman. You know, whether she be a heathen or whether she be an Israelite. But this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 4. It says, if thou be for his prophet, he will use thee. So Adam22, they said he fell off and his career was going to the bottom, like basically. So now he needed to have a come up because he fell off with no jumper. They kicked him out, okay? And he needed a come up, so he got with Linda the plug and he had to have her do that act so he could get more fame. Okay, it says, but if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. So, okay, so basically Esau, Edom, so-called white men will only use you. And these women that all you women that flock to these Caucasian dudes, you know, these Edomites, and think that, oh, well, he has fame, he has money, he has this, he has power. He's only going to use you. Once he don't need you, he'll get rid of you. Just like Linda the plug. He can get rid of her and get another woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, although all this beef is happening and this, that, the other, just like rap beef, man. They just be talking their nonsense and just for clout and publicity. People be like, well, what is he going to do next? What is he going to do next? He has to die. He's trying to keep his career alive. That's what happens when you're in this wicked society, man. You have to do whatever it takes to keep yourself known and mentioned. Okay? That's why, you know, in this truth, we fall after Yahushua, which what? Made himself of no reputation. Okay? So, you know, that's the thing that we're supposed to do. Make ourselves of no reputation. If you try to make yourself known in this world, you see what happens. You end up like Jason, committing adultery, okay? You know?
But you end up like Adam22, man. End up being a bitch ass nigga, man.
Yeah, any brothers got any precepts I want to add?
I ain't got no other stuff.
Yeah, so I believe that's all I wanted to bring out, to be honest. Yeah, so with that though, y'all already thought this was edifying, man. We want to give all glory, honor, and praises to.
Yeah, how about Shem Yahushua, Bashar Hakodash.
Until next time, we say Shalom, DTA, Baba, soon.